Hi my friends, it's you Alexandra with you. Today I will tell you the story about my relatives. When they were regular people, my aunt and my cousin, they were kind, polite, or I was thinking that they were kind and polite. Maybe they pretended, obviously. And as soon as they started to be rich, they started to be arrogant, they started hating everybody. They started from their motherland, then they started from neighbors for the second, and the third was me and my mama. So they started to be arrogant, and they got this feeling that everyone is obliged to them. So I will tell you from the beginning. Maybe it's emotional video, but what is the purpose of this video? I would like to tell, if you are in the same situation, if you have something that you think it can develop in the bad situation, maybe you can stop in time and you wouldn't be in the situation like I turned to be. So I didn't meet them for over 20 years, and I hope I will never meet them again. So my aunt is called Lena and my cousin is called Maria. First apartment that they got, that was from government. Government gave to them apartment like they were Maria married, like they were young family, blah blah blah. And they bought this apartment for very, very cheap money, and it was hypothec, but they turned out to, they managed to pay off this debt rather quick. So actually it was no need for them to ask government to help them, but still they did. So, and when Maria was small, my aunt Lena always said to her, you should marry rich, you should marry rich. So finally Maria married rich, and now they have one more apartment that is big, and the summer cottage and the car. And my cousin has a lot of... Why I know? Because my other relatives are telling about them, though I don't want to hear anything. And when I was a child, my parents divorced. And sometimes my aunt also was racist to me. She used to tell me, your papa was black, your mama's husband was black, and you are black, and how she could marry black, blah, 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 blah. You see, I'm black, my mama is white. And then actually Maria married also black man, and her children actually are much more black than me. So when it was profitable to my aunt, she was racist, but now it's not profitable. So her, how it's called, grandchildren are black, and it is good. But that what I was black, it was a big mistake, so I'm still black. So you see, you can have racists in your family. My friends, if you have something like that, you don't have to see that they are your relatives, because they are not. People who are racists cannot be your family. So what happened next? Next, they still have this inner feeling that they're better than others, that everyone is obliged to give them money and so on. So my cousin Maria very many years lived with me and my mama, and she calls my mama mama. Because my aunt Lena wanted to have her life, she wanted to have jobs, and child was not good influence on her, so on and so forth. So my mama, young, not married lady, had to take care of her child, and Aunt Lena did not give money. So it was not like she had good attitude to us, or she gave any support. I'm sorry, this video is emotional for me, though I have nothing to do with these people, but still. And also Maria's husband, in his country, in Latin America, he built a very nice house. So, and my aunt is always telling that she is poor, she is poor. So I stopped connection with them for many years, but many years ago. But when they found out that I got married to Sweden, they called me and they said that they would like to come. They didn't ask how I was feeling, how I got married, how is my husband, how I live. No, we would like to visit you. So they would like to visit me and live here for free. So I said no. I said no, thank you very much, but I cannot speak with you even. I don't want you to have as relatives. I said so. So my friends, what was mistake in this from me and from my mama? So we were helping them because we were thinking that they were our close relatives, but they were not. They were just using us. They were just using our house in the forest, and they liked to be there. They were using my mama's kindness. But when it was time to help us, they said that we had to pay for them. Can you imagine? And my mama's cat lived for about 1 month at my cousin. And my cousin said to my mama, Mama Lida, you have to pay for Persik $100 a month. It was like 19 years ago. You have to pay for Persik because Persik is eating much. How much Persik could eat? And my mama gave this $100 to Maria, and then Maria made scandal. She said, you didn't give any money for the cat. You didn't give. I feed your cat on my money. So you know what, that the worst people, that them, I have never ever meet in my life. So even if I had an enemy, severe enemy, I would not wish to have these people around, because when you think that they are your relatives and then they behave like that, it really destroys your psychology. So my friends, before you helping your relatives now, you should maybe discuss everything. What in the future, what will happen if you need help? Or maybe if they become very rich, how situation will change. And if you feel that, Heido, how Swedish people say goodbye. Goodbye, and that's it. Amigos, adios. So that's it. That was the point of the story. Maybe it was emotional. I don't know. So I wanted to say, when they were normal, regular, they were pretending to be good. And then they became rich. They started to be far from to be good. Rich, of course, everyone understands richness in its own way, but in his own way. But what I can say that rich standards of a regular person. I'm a regular person. I'm far from to be rich, and for me, why I call them rich, because they have 3 apartments and they don't have hypothec for. They don't pay hypothec for it. They have summer cottage, they have a car, and everything is good quality, and Maria doesn't work and never worked. And also she has a lot of like this. So for me, people like this are rich. So, and of course, rich people, they would laugh at my standards. I mean, really rich people, they would laugh at my standards, but everyone judges from his point of view. So my channel is called Vlog. I tell here my truth. So my truth is like this. So it was my opinion, and I do hope with all my heart that this video will help you to avoid these mistakes and avoid these bad, arrogant people that are so-called your relatives.